Welcome back to our spotlight on the Duggar family, where faith, family, and a few unexpected turns made Easter 2025 an emotional and memorable season for fans and followers. From heartfelt tributes to joyful birth announcements, this year's Easter stories gave us a rare glimpse into the lives of the siblings post-reality TV. Let's dive into the moments that moved fans, surprised the internet, and sparked new conversations about where the Duggars are now. Jill Duggar's emotional tribute. Jill Duggar Dillard marked the Easter season with a touching remembrance. This year was particularly significant, as it marked 1 year since she and husband Derek Dillard said goodbye to their daughter, Isa Marie. Jill shared a thoughtful post featuring Good Friday reflections, photos of quiet family moments, and a sweet Easter egg hunt with her sons. The message was clear: even in grief, love endures. Fans filled the comments with support, gratitude, and shared memories from their own journeys of healing. Baby joy in California. Jinger Duggar welcomes baby Finnegan. Out west, Jinger Duggar Vulo and her husband Jeremy welcomed their third child, Finnegan Charles, on March 29. True to form, Jinger announced the birth with a subtle yet meaningful carousel of spring-themed photos. Delicate floral arrangements, soft lighting, and heartwarming glimpses of newborn snuggles and family time. Though she kept her baby's face private, fans were touched by the genuine warmth in the photos. Jinger's sisters Felicity and Evangeline were also featured from behind, enjoying an Easter egg hunt in pastel dresses and barefoot giggles. Michelle Duggar made a surprise appearance, having flown in to support Jinger through the birth and postpartum transition. Jeremy praised his wife and shared how deeply involved he was during the labor process, adding another layer of tenderness to the story. Jill and David and Abby. Curls, church, and family goals. Jill and David and Abby Duggar's family photo from Easter became an instant favorite. The couple, along with their 2 children, Gracie and Charlie, posed in matching outfits for a classic springtime portrait. Fans were especially charmed by Gracie's soft curls and Charlie's dapper cactus. Easter card perfect was the consensus across social media. Abby has also stepped into the world of health and wellness, participating in a local women's fitness program designed to support young moms. She praised the program's balance of childcare and empowerment, and fans were quick to express admiration. Meanwhile, Jill and David continues to fly humanitarian missions and juggle various business duties, but still finds time for family adventures, including flights with his kids and mini getaways. Quiet rumblings, real estate and family dynamics. A particularly buzzed about topic this Easter involved speculation that Jim Bob Duggar may have quietly purchased a high-value property for his daughter-in-law, Anna Duggar, and her children. While no official statement has been made, Duggar fans noted a recently sold house in Arkansas under a family-linked trust, raising questions about whether Anna is relocating or receiving new support from Jim Bob. Anna, who has largely remained out of the public eye, was recently seen in Florida spending Easter with her side of the family. Coordinated outfits and a beachside gathering sparked curiosity, but no details were shared publicly. What's clear is that the family continues to evolve, and fans are watching closely for what this move might mean for Anna's next chapter. Jana Duggar. A quiet, rustic Easter. Jana Duggar and husband Stephen Wisman celebrated their Easter away from the Arkansas crowd, sharing peaceful snapshots from their local church in Nebraska. Since her wedding, Jana has embraced a more understated lifestyle, but fans remain invested in her quiet elegance and the occasional glimpses into her new life. Easter vibes from the Duggar siblings. Several Duggar siblings shared their own Easter moments this year. Jedediah and Katie Duggar posed with their growing family, including recently welcomed twins. Jason and Maddie Duggar kept things low-key, possibly establishing their new routine between Arkansas and Tennessee. Joanna Duggar and her family opted out of public posts this time, leaving fans guessing about their celebration. Jessa Duggar Seawald remained silent on social media, prompting fans to speculate whether a new YouTube video or update might be in the works. Joseph and Joja Duggar continue to maintain a private lifestyle, rarely posting online. Mission trips and global Easter moments. 3 of the younger Duggar siblings, Jackson, Johanna, and Jennifer, spent Easter abroad on a church-led mission trip to the Philippines. Jackson shared video clips of worship events, beach cleanups, and community bonding, highlighting the family's continued commitment to their faith and new chapters. Whether sharing their faith through public reflections, welcoming new life, or simply enjoying the quiet rhythms of family, the Duggars' Easter 2025 celebrations showed a blend of transformation and tradition. The family's dynamic continues to shift, from public figures to private parents, from national headlines to personal milestones. What hasn't changed? Their ability to keep fans engaged through small glimpses into their lives, moments of grace, joy, change, and connection. Spring shifts, Jinger's baby debut, Jim Bob's $1 million move, and the Duggar silence heard round the web. Spring 2025 wasn't just blooming with tulips and sunshine. It was bursting with Duggar family surprises, sweet arrivals, and a few mysterious silences that had longtime followers raising their eyebrows. For fans of the once TLC famous mega family, this Easter season provided a rare look into the evolving lives of the siblings, including a heartwarming baby debut, a jaw-dropping real estate move by Jim Bob, and some social media vanishing acts that spoke louder than words. Let's unpack the key players, the quiet ones, and what all of this might mean for a family that's been through more than a few high-profile pivots. Jinger's baby debut. A California spring like no other. In the gentle morning light of Pasadena, Jinger Vulo, nee Duggar, shared the news fans had been speculating about for weeks. Baby number 3 had officially arrived. In true Jinger fashion, the reveal wasn't flashy. No high-production YouTube vlog, no exclusive media deals, just a simple, thoughtfully curated Instagram post captioned, "New baby snuggles, sweet family time, sunshine, and spring blooms." With her signature discretion, Jinger kept baby Finnegan Charles's face out of view, showing only his tiny hand wrapped around her finger. The post included soft focus shots of older sisters, Felicity and Evangeline, chasing eggs barefoot in the backyard, Jeremy planting flowers beside their porch, and a candid of Grandma Michelle holding a swaddled bundle on the porch swing, her first public appearance in California in years. Fans were especially moved by the family's calm, joyful energy. It was a glimpse of a Duggar chapter that felt evolved, less about headlines and more about home. "This is what healing looks like," one commenter wrote. Others praised Jinger's ongoing choice to protect her children's privacy while still offering intimate glimpses into their lives. Jeremy, usually more vocal in long-form interviews or sermons, kept his announcement brief. "Our hearts are full. God is good." Jim Bob's $1 million move. Generosity, strategy, or something else. Back in Arkansas, however, a different kind of headline began circulating, and it had nothing to do with Easter lilies. In mid-April, real estate watchers in Washington County began buzzing about a surprising transaction. A property worth just over $1 million had changed hands, purchased quietly through a family trust long linked to none other than Jim Bob Duggar. What made this stand out wasn't just the value, it was the timing and the rumored recipient. Whispers quickly spread that the home was intended for Anna Duggar, mother of 7 and wife of Josh Duggar, who remains incarcerated following a high-profile conviction. While neither Anna nor Jim Bob confirmed the move, circumstantial evidence, like county assessor records, past trust activity, and a sudden spike in nearby Duggar activity, made the theory plausible. So why now? Theories varied. Some fans saw the home as a show of support for Anna, who's kept largely out of the public eye since Josha's legal troubles. Others speculated that Jim Bob may be trying to ensure Anna stays close and loyal, amid tensions between her and some of the Duggar siblings who've distanced themselves. A few commenters even wondered if Jim Bob is preparing for long-term family restructuring. Regardless of the reason, the move triggered big questions. Is this a fresh start for Anna and her kids? Or a strategic play to maintain unity and control within the Duggar fold? One Redditor summed it up succinctly. In Duggarland, a house is never just a house. Silence speaks volumes, who went completely quiet. While the Easter season brought joy and new life for some, other members of the Duggar family were conspicuously quiet. Jessa Duggar Seawald. The most notable silence came from Jessa. After posting frequently in the past, especially around holidays, this Easter passed with no updates. Fans noticed the absence, with many speculating she may be preparing a full YouTube update about baby George's health, a topic she previously addressed with raw honesty. Others wondered whether she's stepping back to recalibrate in light of family tensions or simply taking a break from public life. Still, her silence didn't go unnoticed. When Jessa goes quiet, something's brewing, one fan wrote. Joyanna Duggar Forsyth. Joyanna also stayed off the grid, despite usually sharing Easter updates with her husband, Austin, and their kids. Followers speculated she might be taking time away from social media, possibly to focus on home life or because of behind-the-scenes family strain. Joseph and Kendra, Josha and Lauren. These couples have been consistently absent online for more than a year, but even so, their silence this Easter raised eyebrows again. No photos, no posts, not even Easter Sunday glimpses. Fans familiar with the Duggars' early family years pointed out how different things have become. Remember when we'd get coordinated pastel portraits of all of them? Those days are gone, one longtime viewer said. Meanwhile, elsewhere, the siblings who showed up. While some Duggars chose silence, others made sure to show how they were celebrating. John David and Abby Duggar delivered classic family photo perfection with Gracie and Charlie in matching Easter outfits. Abby, recently involved in wellness coaching for moms, looked radiant. Fans praised the family's peaceful energy and minimal drama. Jed and Kate Duggar posted an adorable portrait with their growing family, including the newest set of twins born earlier this year. One twin in each arm, pastel outfits, and a church backdrop. It was the kind of content that reminded fans why they fell in love with Counting On in the first place. Jana Duggar, now living in Nebraska with her husband Stephen Wisman, posted a single photo, sunlight through stained glass in a small-town church. No selfies, no outfits, just symbolism. It was subtle, quiet, and very Jana. Jinger's brother James Duggar made a surprise appearance in California, seen in a few background shots of the Vulo's Easter celebration. Fans were touched by his cross-country visit to meet his new nephew, a subtle nod that some Duggar sibling bonds remain strong. Family, distance, and the new Duggar era. This spring didn't just mark an Easter celebration, it underscored a bigger truth. The Duggar family has moved into a new chapter. Once known for matching outfits and one-liners on TLC, the siblings now navigate separate lives, often with different values, locations, and approaches to privacy. Some, like Jinger, are writing a quieter, independent story rooted in faith, family, and boundaries. Others, like Jim Bob, seem to be holding onto the past, or managing it on their own terms. and some are simply choosing to stay off the radar, perhaps finding their voice outside the camera's lens. As one follower said in a comment thread, "It's not the Duggar family anymore, it's the Duggar families." And perhaps that's the most telling transformation of all. Final Feuilletes. From California sunshine to Arkansas real estate drama, this Easter season captured something more than just pastels and baby announcements. It gave fans a glimpse into a shifting legacy, one that's no longer defined solely by a single show or patriarch, but by each sibling's individual path. Whether whispered or shouted, seen or unseen, the story continues. And for those watching from afar, it's clear, even in silence, the Duggars never stop saying something.